Good morning, everybody. Cheryl here with Inked Pulp, and we're back. Another art before breakfast. I don't know if there's anybody here yet, but we'll hang out for just a sec. Looks like there might be one in here, but that may be me. Happy Saturday morning. Hey, I wanted to show you, I forgot at the end of the session yesterday to show that this was going to go in this CD pocket. And so I did sew around it. So I put some stitching around there. It's light colored stitching, so you don't see it a whole lot. Maybe I'll put some darker thread in there and go around again just to darken it up. And then it fits down in this envelope. So here's what we did yesterday, and I love it. I love it a lot. Now, I want to talk about this card for Beth because I want to do it. So I took that big piece instead of just doing, hi, Nydia. Instead of just doing one big, card, I thought we would make actually a card out of it. And I went on to Christie's Printables. And even though I said I'm not like a huge rose fan, I'm not. Just plain roses, but these are gorgeous. And I found these little cards. And here's my thought with this. I want to make this really soft and pretty and I don't know, just really beautiful for Beth. So I was thinking that we could pick one of these and then I would put lace. I would just cover the whole background in a few layers of lace. So it would be real lacy and fluffy. And then I would take this and mount it on a piece of cardboard so it would stand up a little bit. And put it on here so it kind of stands up from the card. So that's what I was thinking. What do you think, Nydia? Do you think that would be pretty? And then I thought on the inside, we could take a real pretty piece of paper because this will be all stitched down from putting down the lace. We could go on the inside and put a pretty piece of paper on the inside and then write her a note on the other side. That was my thought. What do you think, Nydia? And everybody else who is up in the, yeah? Okay, nobody else is talking. It says I have 6 watching. Oh, good morning, Cheryl. So I was just talking about what I want to do on this thing for Beth. And look what I found. Look at all these roses. See, I don't dislike roses. I don't know. I just don't like plain roses. This came from Christie's Printables. And so what I'm thinking is we're going to take this little card, cover the base of it with lace, glue it down, and then we can, stitch it, or I don't know, maybe glue will be enough. I don't know. And then once we get the whole thing covered with some layers of lace, we'll take one of these, back it onto some thicker cardboard. I'll find some here. So it stands up a little bit and put it on top of all that lace. And then on the inside, if I end up stitching that down, I'll find a pretty piece of paper to put over here. Maybe we can put another one on the inside and then over here for writing. So the first thing we have to do is pick an image for the front. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which do you two like best? What do you think? Cheryl and Nydia. And anybody else who happens to be sitting up in the bleachers, you like number one, the bigger rose? I like that too. Actually, these two were my favorites. One, okay. So number one it is. We'll save these for something else. I'm not kidding you. This particular package, I don't like all this is too bright pink for me, but there was that one. There were all of these, and we could use one of these. I just thought they might be too big if we're going to put all that lace around there. So let me give you guys the choice. Oh, hi, Cheryl. You're up early. Do you want, just give me a yes or no. Do you want one of the bigger ones instead? Oh no. Well, tell him I said I hope he feels better. Tell him to eat a butter cookie. It'll make him feel better. Hi, Cheryl. So you want the bigger images? Yes or no? Come on, you guys, help me out here. No? Okay. Yeah, I kind of thought the smaller ones were better. So now the trick is to, and I'm not going to ink up the edges of the card. I will ink these edges, and I just re-inked my ink pad, so it's probably going to be really, really juicy. But I am going to ink this. Ooh, that's nice. Look how dark it's making the edge. I like that. That's going to go really well with all that lace. Okay. So I'm happy you're here, sister. All right, let me finish up this and then we'll, before I start picking out the lace, I do want to glue this onto some cardboard because I'd like to be able to, you know, set it down and see how it looks. Let me see here. Yeah, that's not what I've used in the past are old used, hang on, let me find one, priority mailboxes. And I'm sure I've got one around here. Stuff that I've received. Hang on. I'll be right back. All right. I found one. It's full of stuff. But hey, Big Mama. Cheryl, and Nydia. We do have 3 Cheryls in here, don't we? Yeah. This is a box of all my old jewelry that I made forever ago. Look at that one. That's a beaded thing. I need to probably get some of that stuff out and sell it. Mark it way down and just sell it. Cheryl. It's the Cheryl convention. All right. Let's put this on here. And I think we can use... Oh, Big Mama, before I forget, I got the package from Penny Pudge, and there were some boxes in there that you had gifted me. And I think they're awesome. There's a lot of times that, like, people will buy a bunch of brads from me, and I don't want to just put them on a, yeah, I don't want to just put them in the package. I want to protect them. And those little boxes... Cheryl, Cheryl, and Cheryl. And you know, for many years, I never ran into anybody with this name. Well, thank you, Big Mama. That was a very pleasant... I must have been out of the stream when you did that, because I think I had to go for some reason. I might have got a... I think I did get a phone call. And now, I wonder if I can tear with this. Probably not. But I've got a torn edge, and I'd like to keep that. Nope, I'm not going to do it. So what I'm going to do is kind of cut it at an angle, because this has got a few layers. And I'm going to try to cut right along that torn edge, so we still get the torn edge. Or just maybe a hair underneath it. There we go. Perfect. What are you doing? Of the Work Basket magazines, but there was no note on if she sent those or somebody else did. You didn't send those, did you, Big Mama? I'm thinking that Penny just threw them in. Yeah, that works. So what's everybody up to this beautiful Saturday? There's an estate sale going on here by my favorite curator, but with the pictures they posted online, there really wasn't anything I was interested in. They didn't really have any linens or paper stuff or art stuff or material, fabric. A lot of it was dishes and a huge model train collection, which doesn't interest me. So I'm not going to go today. I'm going to stay home. Mimi! So I'll finish cutting this out, and then I'll show you what we're going to do. And this is the card for Beth. All right, there. That stands up nice and high, and it's got a couple creases in it, but it'll be okay once we glue it down. So we're going to do this card, and I'm going to cover the whole thing. I'm going to get my lace bin out here, and we're going to cover this with layers of lace, and then this will go on top of it. And Mimi, there's another rose thing. See, after I said I didn't care for roses, I like this kind of rose, which is real pretty. And okay, this right here is one of my favorite laces, so we've got to put some of that on there. And I do want to keep this to white laces. I don't want to, well, maybe some off-white, but now see, here's one that we could put down on the very bottom and then start adding laces, you know, on top of that. English rose, is that what it is? So I'm thinking maybe something like this to start. And you guys tell me, I know I may need to use some different shades of lace so that it stands out a little bit more, because otherwise all that white lace will just blend into each other. So there's that. Ooh, look at this lace. Put some of that on there. Okay, so I've got that. Oh, Mimi, I hope it wouldn't just be that trivial a thing that would blow it up. Here's a gathered lace, which would be pretty on here because it would stand up. I do like this. I just don't like roses for the sake of roses. You know what I mean? Like one rose just all by itself. Like some of those fussy cuts that I have. I don't know. They just don't do a lot for me. Ooh, here's a pretty piece of lace. Look at this one. Oh, you two. You go form your own art before breakfast then. Full of roses. See how pretty? Oh, this is just going to be so pretty. We've put all these laces on here. Just pile it up with pieces of lace. I do also have this on a spool. Now this is a darker lace, but maybe I do need to do some darker laces because they'll show up better. And I just want to put pieces of this all over the place. Hang on, let me go get my other lace bin. I got my big lace bin over here. Oh, I got another one up here. I've got one that I can't get to because of all the boxes in the way. And I want it. So if you hear a huge crash, that's me falling on my butt. Oh, okay, I got it. All right. I wish Lori B were here. Now, I know I said I was going to do all white laces, but look at this. I've got these pink sequins. Maybe we could put that on the inside because I do want to keep this with just all laces. All right. And then I've got some of this. Has anybody here ever done a piece where you layer up the laces like this? I never have. So I'm not sure, do I cut them into smaller pieces, leave them in strips? Look at this one. Isn't that pretty? So help me figure out how we do this. Do you guys like this one as a bottom piece? It's just solid and it'll get all, I know. I get them at like yard sales and stuff. And I will be selling these laces. Yes, what? You've done the build it up? Oh, yes, you like this as the base? Is that what you're saying? I need a base. Okay, well, let's use this as the base. And since we probably won't see much of it, deciding whether to put Fabri-Tac or just a glue stick, and I probably should do Fabri-Tac. And I actually got out my new bottles. So we'll have a brand new, not glue stick. Yeah, that's what I thought. It won't, unless I'm going to sew over the top of it. Then I could glue stick it all down. But I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because I want to have the option of sewing. I don't want to have to sew all this down if I don't want to. And I may not want to. I may want the texture of all the glue. Cheryl, how you feeling today? Miss Cheryl Crafty Shamrock. You having a good day? I'm going to mute for a second because I need to blow my nose. And I just put down my mouse. Where did I put it? I put it somewhere where it was going to be out of the way, and it's so far out of the way that I can't even see it. Oh well. Look at this ribbon, Mimi. Isn't that cool? I'm gonna mute because I can't find my. Oh, hang on. I can just use. No, I can't do that either. Control. Oh, you're so funny, Big Mama. It's over there. Over where? There it is. There it is. That's where I thought I put it. All right, let's. All right, so has anybody done a buildup of lace, just like layers and layers of lace? And how do we do it? Do we put big pieces down? Do we put little pieces? Do we start with little and graduate up to big? How do we do it? Hi, Paula. I bet Paula's done layers of lace before. She does love her lace. Yes, you've done layers of lace, Cheryl? Well, then I want you guys to help me because I know the look and I love the look and I've seen Lori B do it a lot. And I love the look. I just don't know how to get it. So you guys are going to teach me today. All right, I don't know. Just spread that out so we don't have big globs of glue. And we'll just lay that down there. I just want it all kind of fluffy and so that when we lay this down in the middle, there's all sorts of lace around it. So let me cut this. I just want there to be layers and layers of lace and be fluffy. So this is the card for Beth Andrews. Remember, we're doing 4 projects this month that are going to be to folks who are in need of some love and I picked Beth Andrews for the first one. I need a name for the second one. Yesterday, Donna mentioned Carol Tinson. We could do something for her, just something to cheer you. Or if somebody else has another idea, and if you're not comfortable saying it here, you can email me or text me. Um, um, yes, and I thought about that. However, I think because here's my thought. You guys tell me if I'm off base, because we can turn this into grungy if we need to. My thought was because she just lost her son. Oh, I'm probably going to go in and out. My internet, for some reason, and it's only a few seconds that it stays out. So it should be okay now. So here's my thought about a card for Beth. And if we want to go a different way, I'm good with that. Having just lost her son, I was thinking something soft and pretty would make her feel better. I'm not necessarily looking at this as a piece of art to share with her, but more a comfort thing. So you tell me, should we switch it over to grunge, or do you think the lace thing would be okay? What do you think, Paul? That's really pretty like that. And we could grunge up lace and put grungy lace on instead of leaving it all white. This could be kind of grungy. It's grungy around the edges, and if we put grungy lace around it. Hi, Donna. Donna, you're funny. What do you go with my original plan? Okay, I'm just thinking that because it's a pick me up thing, and I mean, I think she'll still think it's pretty. That's actually almost pretty just the way it is. But I was thinking lots of lace. Yeah, I do want it fluffy. And so I'm looking at different, like we could put down a piece of that kind of goes off the edge a little bit. I'm just going to cut these. We can put them down however, but I'm just going to start cutting some laces. But yes, I do want it fluffy. Well, the card is this right here. This is the card. What's your thought, Donna? No matter what is sent to Beth, she will cherish the friend who sent it. Well, we're all going to send it. Two more wide ones. Okay. I've got this. So if I don't use these pieces right here, I'll use them somewhere else and we can recut. I've got plenty of this stuff. So across like this, Paula. Frame it with lace. The picture, I thought, well, the whole sheet was just to get it started. And put down a base. So let's get this down that Paula asked, and then we'll look at what Donna's saying about, like frame it. because that doesn't take us all the way to the top. We might need one more. And I've got more laces. I haven't brought out the big guns. I have a huge tub behind me, and what about something like that to start? Oh, craft fair. Good luck at your class. If we start with this and then put more framing around it, what do you guys, let me cut this because I've cut the other ones just to get a feel. You know, and I'm really not a shabby chic girl, but just because of the, I'm going to move this up, the purpose of the card, I thought it might be nice. Okay, there's that. There's that. Put this one in the middle. And then that one on top. Okay, so there's what we have so far. I like it. All the different laces. Thank you, Donna. Like it. Yeah, I know. I thought about that, Donna. In fact, I got out a gathered lace. And I have some more that I could use too. So I got this one. That we could put, we could maybe just start layering some stuff in between these other laces. I don't know. A small lace around the rose. That, I wonder if this is too big. Let's see. This one might be too big. I'd have to do it in strips. I'd have to cut like, and I don't mind cutting these little pieces because they just go in my scrap bin if I don't use them. And we'll use them for something else. Yeah, that's too big, I think, because it covers up all the other laces. So let me see what I have in this little lace bin. I have something small. Ooh, this is an eyelet. It's not quite as fluffy, but it's small. What do you guys think about that on top? I don't want it facing out. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't think about that. Let me. Oh, put it under, Nydia, not over? I gotcha. Whoops. Let's cut it just. Let me cut it in a couple of little places here. And get it to curve. Put it behind the picture. Okay, bye, Cheryl. You stay strong, girl. Okay, so if we put it behind, I'm struggling here. What I'm trying to do, I made 3 little cuts, and maybe they're not deep enough to try to get this to curve around. There we go. So if I put this here, what do you guys think of that? See the little eyelet lace around there, or should it be a fluffier lace? Or should it maybe be a gathered lace? No, I know it. That's what I was just thinking. I was just looking for a thin lace. Let me go see what I have in my other box. Hang on. Talk amongst yourselves, and I will look for some skinny gathered lace, which I'm sure that I have. I don't buy a lot of gathered lace because it's not my favorite. But surely I've got something in here. Well, I'm not seeing anything skinny and gathered, girls. Well, I may not have anything. Imagine that, me not having something. Let me look one other place. Well, my friends, I'm not seeing anything skinny and gathered. Of course, I could gather something. I could sew it. But I did find this. No, that blends in too much. So ouch. Poked myself. Well, what's plan B, folks? I don't have anything skinny and gathered. Loved her gathered lace. Aww. Just to the left of the card. This one? Yeah, this is the only skinny, or the only gathered lace I have out here. Now, I could put this farther under. It doesn't have to be... Yeah, that's just too big. Rick Rack braid. I don't know what I have in that regard. Ooh, now I do have this. Look at this. Just around the edges. This, and then I could fold it over like this. What do you think about this around the card? Oh, stop. I also like to put my picture on a piece of torn cardboard that I would paint. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the one on your table that looks like round flowers or medallions, this one. My fear with that is that it's going to be too big because the base here isn't. If you bring it in about 1/8 of an inch and then take a cross You mean this pink rickrack? Oh, and then cross it at the corners? I see what you're saying. So you're saying something like this. So we'll put it in a little bit there. And then you mean like this and have it cross over? Is that what you're, that's in too far, but you get what I'm saying. Is that what you're saying? That's what she means. What do you guys think about that? A little bit of rickrack that it crosses over, so it kind of makes like a frame around the stuff isn't laying real flat, but yes, she would. And this is real tiny rickrack too, so I'm cutting the pieces long. I can cut them down. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, if I had gold paint, I would, but I don't have any gold paint. I have gold wax, but that's not going to mix with water. I need to order some gold paint. I'll put that on my list. Okay, let's get a yes or no on this, on the rickrack. Yes or no? What do you think? I could. Yeah, it probably does need something under as well. I agree with that. So let me go back and look in my box again. Let me look again. Let me look in this antique lace. I don't think any of that was gathered. Okay. Let me look a little deeper. This is one of my projects for after the first of the year, is organizing all this lace and winding it up on cards, because it is just a mess in here. It's just a lot of laces. Well, I think the little eyelet is going to be the best option, because it's solid, so it will stand out even though it's not gathered. Because I can't find anything gathered. I just don't buy gathered lace. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I might have just found something, and it's got a shade of pink on it. It's kind of like a blush pink. Let's see. I'm going to take these off for now. This has got just a little bit of blush pink. It's not going to show very well, but it will be there. Look at that. Just a little. So what about that, you guys? Going around the edge. It's just a blush pink. I think that might be it. What do you guys think? Well, let me go back and ask this. If we like this layout, I'm going to glue this down so it doesn't keep popping up. It won't stay still for me. So I'm going to and then I'm going to have to think of something to put in the middle. And then I want to just send a little separate note kind of tucked in there that says, you know, we have an art before breakfast group that meets and you know, we wanted to, you know, get together and we did this as a group and just sort of send her a note telling her what we're about, because I don't know that she's ever seen art before breakfast. I don't know that she even knows what it is. She may. And then I'll go back and watch this video and yeah, I am gluing the big ones, Mimi. I got to get them down because they're driving me nuts. And I'll go back and get the ladies' names who are in, you know, I'll say we have a bigger group, but these are the ladies who happen to be here the day we made your card, and I'll put everybody's name down. Because it's not just for me. That's not what this is about. It's from everybody. And I probably won't make it to the mail today, so it'll probably go out Monday. So what I may do, well, maybe I could make it out today. Maybe I can. All right, there's the big ones. Oh, I love this. Now, this is nice because now I don't have to sew it, and I didn't really want to sew it. Let's push this one up a little bit more. And I did this the wrong way. Hang on. I put the glue on the front side. The shiny side with all the pretty embroidery would be on the back. There. All right, good thing I only put it across the top. And then I'll glue the other pieces down. All right. This is going to help a lot to have this glued down and in place. Come on. Oh. All right, and I'll go around and trim around the edges when I'm all done. I won't take time to do that right now. Okay, so there's that. Now, if we put this here and we put this, what do you guys think now about this little, it's just a blush color, but it's, and it would go under like that. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think? Yay, nay? I kind of like it. Because these are all down now, so they're going to be, you know, more flat. You agree with Mimi. You still think it needs something under. Yep. So, you guys like this one? I'm going to start putting it down if that's the case. That's the back side. This is the front, so it's going to go this way. All right, so I am going to, hi, April. I'm going to start working this around. That's way too much glue. That's going to be squeezing out all over the place. All right. Let me get this up here. Let's put this down here. And then I will work it around the corner. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I may overrule that on the contrast, though. I think we're trying to make a real pretty light, you know. I think it has enough contrast that you can see it. What about the rest of you guys? So I don't want to just overrule and say no. What do you guys, the rest of you guys think? I'm already halfway putting this on. I like it because it's not too contrasting and it doesn't take away from the image. So let's see, I've got this down here. Let me clip it till it dries. So this is what it's looking like. And yeah, it's not a ton of contrast, but it's going to fluff up. Yeah, I like it too. But you know, we have to remember now, Jens really likes a lot of color. So I can see why Jens would want, you know, something with more contrast. We all have our different styles, right? That's what we've said all along. That's what makes us all unique. You like it this way, like it. So, yeah, I think everybody's saying they like it. So I think we're going to stick with this. It kind of goes along with what my vision was something kind of petite, you know, and soft. And I just think in times of need, people need soft things to help their hurting hearts. That's my thought anyway. I could be way off base, but I know when I'm feeling bad, I like things that make me, yep, yep, I agree, Big Mama. And that's what, I don't know, I just think, you know, I thought about downloading a poem to put on the back about, you know, losing a son and, you know, a mother's love is always there and that kind of thing. But I thought, you know, I don't know her that well personally. I don't know that anybody here does, maybe, but um, I I think that that would have been too much. I think just us telling her that she is loved and thought about, I personally think that's enough. What do you guys think? Okay. Just about done, you guys. I am finessing this lace around the. Was the pink voted down? What pink? Oh, no, it wasn't. We still have that as an option to put back on. I just didn't. I was trying to get this background thing figured out first. But no, it was not voted down at all. In fact, we didn't vote on it. I don't think we voted on the rickrack. But we'll get this part done because I know we want to do the lace, and then we'll see if the rickrack still fits. Come on. One little piece, and then I'm done. And of course, that one little piece is going to be the most difficult. Okay. Where's the rest of my little? Oh, that's not right. It's got to be out a little more. There we go. All right. Let's let that dry for a minute. And I will. What would putting another layer of that out a little more? I don't know. You're going to make me work on this one. This stuff is a bugger to work with. Like a double layer? I don't know. I'm going to have to let that sit for a little bit more because it's still wet. But let's see. I love how soft it is. I really do. You see, I do always have the right thing. I just got to look for it sometimes. I love it. I love it. Now, the only thing about going out a ways is that, again, we're covering up more of the. Yeah, we're covering up so much of the back lace that you can't really see it. I like it like this, you guys. You guys are making me work. Okay. All right, so that's what it looks like. And I do think it does. You may not see it much on the camera, but if you see it up close, it does provide a contrast. There is contrast there. What do you guys think? Now, let's revisit this and see if we still like this idea. Yeah, it just goes out too far. So there's that. And that. It really is pretty. We'll need a little bit longer piece there. This was what my vision was. So you guys help me bring my vision to life. Okay, what do you guys think? Do you want the rickrack on it? Is it too much? Do you like it? What do you guys think? Yeah, I think she will too. You like rickrack, yes or no? Just give me a yes or no. No for me. Okay, Paula says no. What does everybody else say? Too much. Okay. I think when Mimi's not sure. I think when we didn't have the lace behind it, it was great because it gave some texture there. A piece of glue right there. But I'm in agreement. It might be a little too much. Now, when I first just had the two pieces on, I thought that wasn't bad. No. We could do just the side, just one side of it. What do you guys think of that? Doesn't have to be all the way around. I like that better. It brings in more pink. Just the picture. Okay. Now, I also have something else I was thinking. Oh, we're right at an hour. Okay, where'd they go? Where did they go? I had the and here I have I really do have a clean desk. All this lace will just go back in the box. There they are. So I have some little pearls. What do you guys think? Should I go ahead and glue down the picture? Should we glue down the picture? I think so. No, just the picture. Okay. Oh, I haven't cut the edges off yet, so this is dangerous because I don't know exactly. Glue it. Commit. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. This is exactly what I had in mind, you guys. No to the pearls. I was going to put some right down here in the middle of these little bows. You're not a pearl kind of girl. Let me cut this. Now I'm going to leave it down there. I don't know. Should I just leave it hanging out over the edges like that? That's not bad. Or should I cut it right down to the edge of the card? Because this is what it looks like then on the back. And when we open it, no pearls. Okay. So that's what it would look like on the side. Should I just leave it hanging over a little bit? Oh, Beth is not a pearl. That heart was in the way. I thought you said I'm not a pearl kind of girl. Beth is not a pearl kind of girl. Okay. Leave it as it is. Less is more. I got a little glue back there that I'll erase off. Oh my gosh. Is that not the prettiest card? That is a gorgeous, gorgeous card. Look at that. And then so maybe in the middle, I just do a saying that says thinking of you and put there. And then on this side, I can type up or copy onto some maybe coffee dyed paper, something that says, we're sending this from the Art Before Breakfast group. Just kind of we meet in the mornings and, make different projects. Thought we would put something together for you to let you know we're thinking about you. And I could just put that in here. What do you guys think? I could type it up in some nice script and print it on some coffee dye paper. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous card. I am so pleased with how that came out. Nothing more on the front? No, I don't think so. I mean, I think that is exactly what I had in mind, you guys. Okay. All right. Well, we are over the hour mark, so we have used up our time very wisely. I think we did a good job. I appreciate all the input because I don't know that I would have come up with exactly this. And this was exactly what I had in mind. You guys made my vision come true when all I had was a vision. I didn't have a plan. All right. And I think I'll do the writing in this brown color, not black. Black would be too harsh for this. So I think I'll use the vintage photo type color for the text. All right, ladies. I'll work on this. Maybe I'll show you tomorrow morning. I won't put it in the mail today. I'll show you guys tomorrow morning before I glue everything down, what I put together, because I really want this to be a project from all of us. And I want you guys to all be okay with what I put on there. All right, ladies, have a wonderful day. Love you all. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Oh, I'm going to make another ephemera holder because I found a new way to do it. I'm looking for my glue eraser. I found a new way. Wait till you see it. It makes it so easy to do an ephemera holder, and I saw it on somebody's channel. So tomorrow we may work on another ephemera holder. All right. Have a wonderful day, ladies. I'm off, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love y'all. Thumbs up if you haven't. Thank you.